Well, along with the Ram Mandir inauguration, there has been a major facelift of the temple town of Ayodhya. In and around Ayodhya, the kind of businesses that have also been brought in. It appears that the government essentially is also looking at an all-round development of the city, which has been largely neglected for a very, very long time. Getting us a sense of it is my colleague Priyanka Sharma, who's been camping there. Priyanka, give us a sense of what is it that you're witnessing. Of course, the grand inauguration is going to take place. After all, this has been a long battle for those who have been associated with the Ayodhya movement. But what is it like to be in Ayodhya right now?
Well, Shravan, we have come here. I myself came here after 2 to 3 years, and we are seeing a complete change, a complete facelift of the entire city. Even if you walk 100 meters in the city, you understand how much development, in fact, has already happened, and how much development is going to happen in terms of how the steps that have been taken by the government that really help us understand that. Because going forward, as you also rightly pointed out, yes, of course, it is about the Ram temple, but also there are several other developmental schemes coming in. And the push that we have seen from the government machine towards Ayodhya to become an international religious tourist destination as well, because around the temple, the main Ram temple, we are already looking at around 8 temples along with that will be established in that premises, and around that as well there are town planning schemes that are coming up. There are recreational facilities that will be coming up. This of course is the phase 2 of the development that will take place in the city of Ayodhya, but the roadmap for that has already been is being seen on the ground as well, in terms of the airport, in terms of the railways, in terms of the roadways as well, because connectivity, as we had been pointing out, Shravan, since yesterday as well, since the station in fact had also been renamed and the airport is going to be inaugurated on 30th of December. We are looking at how the connectivity push that is being given by the government, so that the rest of the world can be connected to Ayodhya and vice versa. We had seen how the 2-lane and 1-lane roadways that have now been changed to 4-lane highways as well. Now the national highway in fact is also being developed as a Dharmpath, and we are looking at the entire national highway also getting broadened up in that particular region. Apart from that, the connectivity of the trains, if we talk about Vande Bharat obviously passing by the Ayodhya Dham, and several other trains that are being scheduled to be passing by the Ayodhya railway station. Along with that, we are looking at tier 2 and tier 3 cities as well that will be connected directly via flights to Ayodhya as well. So those are some of the roadmap ahead in the next 1 year itself that we are seeing of the government, the will of the government in terms of pushing Ayodhya to become an international religious tourist. The first step for that is already being taken with these kind of measures that have been kept in place by the government, and the measures that they are taking in terms of connectivity. Apart from that, we are also looking at how the major employment of the people here as well. The shops that used to be a kacha shops in several parts of the region near the temple as well, they have been made into huge complexes, and that in itself helps us understand how the employability and the business for people as well is also booming in this particular region in Ayodhya. Apart from that, of course, the local businesses, they are also thriving. These kind of things, if one takes a walk about 100 meters into Ayodhya, one understands where Ayodhya was about 5 years ago when the dispute was going on, and where it is now and where it is headed in the next 5 years itself. Because let us tell our viewers, Shravan, there was a town planning scheme, and that has also been submitted before the municipality, where the urban planners in fact have worked out those roadmaps for the townships to be present there. 7 to 5-star hotels as well that would be present there, so that the devotees who are coming there, if there are international guests as well who are coming, they can also stay there. So these kind of facilities and these kind of pushes that we are seeing from the government help us understand. Apart from that, there might be educational facilities also coming up, so that the local youth does not have to go outside of Ayodhya to find employability, to find a skill set that they can help generate their jobs. So these are some of the overall updates that we get to see when we are in Ayodhya. The will of the government, the roadmap that has been chalked out ahead. A glimpse of that, Shravan, we will also get to see on 30th of December when the Prime Minister himself is going to be here, and the preparation for that is in already full swing. Through the day, we have seen the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath carrying out those review meetings virtually because he couldn't physically be here in Ayodhya due to weather problems. But he had virtually overlooked the entire meeting, had taken stock of the situation, made sure that the preparations are in place. Because the highlight of the 30th of December is going to be the Prime Minister carrying out that roadshow, and then very importantly addressing that rally of hundreds of thousands of people of Ayodhya and getting these developmental projects like that of the airport, that of the railway station, and several other developmental projects like the tent city as well that is coming up, which is a huge tourist push, tourist destination push as well for Ayodhya. All of these projects are going to be inaugurated and dedicated to the nation, thousands of crores of projects, and that in itself also helps us understand, Shravan, where Ayodhya is right now and where it is headed in the next 5 years.
Well, thank you very much, Priyanka, for getting us